Hey everybody, Christy from Happy and Healthy TV here, filming part 2 of my vitamin B2 slash riboflavin, I can't speak anymore today, video. I was in the middle of talking about soybeans and my phone so rudely interrupted our fantastic little conversation we were having over here about vitamin B1. So I just want to go ahead and bring that back up. So I was talking about soybeans. Do I recommend them? Do I not? Just to be careful, a cautionary word for you guys. Soy is usually very heavily processed, particularly the forms of like soy milk or things like, like soy replacements for meat, like, like soy bacon or like soy hot dogs. And I'm not saying this, negatively for any vegetarians out there who utilize soy in their diet. I totally understand why somebody would do that ethically, or just, your preference of being a vegetarian, but I do caution not having whole soy. So you want edamame, like particularly, of course, organic, because GM soy is usually a genetically modified food, number one. Two, again, it's extremely processed most of the time, unless you're getting it in that edamame form. And three, if you consume too much soy, remember soy contains phytoestrogens, okay? So if you're a male and you're consuming too many phytoestrogens, you may want to think about how that's affecting your hormones. And the same thing goes for ladies as well, especially young girls who are premenstrual or already have started their periods. I always try to caution against too much soy, really for anybody, unless you're of Oriental descent or in a culture that has been brought up eating a lot of soy, again, unprocessed soy. That can be something your body can assimilate, again, based on genetic markers and things like that. That's another topic we can always bring up one day, the cultural aspect of how food assimilates in our body. And, depending on the culture that you are, sometimes there are foods that you're more accustomed to eating, therefore the body has already made digestive enzymes to break said food down. So that's my deal with soy, but there's a lot of B2 in it. Spinach, yay, you can't ever go wrong with spinach. Obviously, I recommend that. Cow's milk does have B2 in it, but that's usually fortified B2, which is always a concern for me when you're having to fortify something. Usually, to me, it's a red flag in the nutrition arena that somebody chemically altered or homogenized, or in this case, pasteurized the product, and all that good stuff that was already in there when it was first not touched has now come out, and that's a concern and an issue for us. So tell people to be careful with cow's milk. Obviously, free-range, organic, grass-fed, all the way if that's something you're putting in your diet, particularly milks that are free of A1 beta-casein, as we talked about before, which Jordan Rubin has at his Beyond Organic ranch. You can check his website out. It's Beyond Organic. Tempeh, so that's a soy product, a fermented soy product. I typically do recommend fermented food, so I'm pretty cool with you eating tempeh. Tons of B2 in there. Beef tenderloin, specifically the tenderloin of beef, does have a lot of B2 in it, so that's highly recommended. And last but not least on my list is goat's milk. Goat's milk, for a lot of my patients, is easier to digest than cow's milk. There are less sticky globulin type of proteins in goat's milk, so there are a lot of children that handle that better. If you're trying to embark on a dairy-free diet and you want to see perhaps if there are some types of dairy that are still good for your body, that don't give you a problem, I do recommend to try goat's milk. So, all right, guys, that is my rant about B2 today. So again, just to summarize, B2 is very important for fat metabolism in the body. It's important to nourish the gallbladder. It is a water-soluble vitamin. It is part of the other vitamins of B-complex nature. It was formerly known as vitamin G, as in George, and there are several different things that you can look at on video one that would show signs of B2 deficiency. I named several of the foods from soy down, and then from soy up, we had 3 other foods on our previous video that we did on B2 that are very high in that particular vitamin. So, and again, for the purposes of the body making energy, B2 is extremely important, guys, along with the other B-complex vitamins. Again, B2 helps to break down B6, so they need each other to break each other down, those building blocks, and helps the body convert foods into the amino acid tryptophan, which is really important for mood regulation, sleep regulation, regulation of quite a few systems, and particularly with neurotransmitters in the body. So That is this nutritionist little rant again on B2 for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. You can hit the subscribe button below to check out more of my videos. Once a week, we usually put a video out on a vitamin of the week, a product review. Sometimes I'll have videos on a documentary I've been working on called 100 Days of a Girl with Lyme that details my battle and struggle with Lyme disease. And my triumphs over it as well, because there's been plenty of those, so let's celebrate that. Let's see, and an occasional like crazy vitamin M, you know, video, vitamin music where I'm hopping around and dancing and playing my flute. Anyway, have to have fun. So yeah, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You can check our practice out on Facebook, Happy and Healthy Wellness Counseling. You can give us a call at 631-835-5003 if you're interested in booking a consult, so I can see if your B2 is low, because it's like super important, as you guys can see. All right, everyone, have a great night or day, and mwah, love you guys. Thanks for watching.